All right, we are at the Toledo Zoo today shooting with the GoPro Mission One Pro and the DJI Action 5 Pro.
Hi.
So we'll capture a bunch of footage today and just put them side by side, nothing too complicated. We won't go into the specs. You guys have already probably seen lots of videos on the different specs between these cameras. Let's just see the footage side by side.
There's three of them.
Oh, they're like cooking in here.
Look at it. Oh, he's giant. There's another one. This is.
Look at that thing. All right, so we're taking a moment to just sit down. I'm looking at the DJI Action 5 Pro right here. We're kind of in a shaded spot, a little bit of sun exposure. And now I'm over to the GoPro Mission One Pro. And what do you guys think? Let me know in the comment section. Which one are you liking more so far? This is the audio on the DJI Action 5 Pro. And this is the built-in audio on the GoPro Mission One Pro. Hi, Charlotte. And so we're coming down to the end of the day here, and I am just giving my final thoughts, right? Right now I'm talking to the DJI Action 5 Pro, and it's still such a good camera. Look at this quality. We're at low light, the sun is going down, I'm in the shadows, and now I'm gonna switch on over to the GoPro Mission One Pro. Again, low light, and we're shooting both of these 4K by 30. Now I chose that because I really wanted to show you guys the difference in the 1-inch sensor. How much of a difference it's actually gonna make for that price gap. And honestly, you don't have to get the GoPro Mission One Pro. This right here, the Action 5 Pro, is probably plenty for a lot of you content creators out there, especially for people who are going to just be pointing and shooting anyway and using everything on the basic settings. Now, if you're a professional who's probably really in tune with your skills and knows what you're doing with all the different settings, yeah, probably get the GoPro Mission One Pro, because it makes sense. You know what you're doing with the camera and you can get the best possible quality out of this 1-inch sensor. But for the everyday user, switching on back, the Action 5 Pro here, and honestly just any of the other Action cameras, the Action 6 Pro, and even like the Extra Edge Pro. I wouldn't say the Extra Edge because I think for the price, you might as well just get the Extra Edge Pro. Just you get such a good quality still. Look at this. Now, GoPro has come such a long way with this updated camera, and I can tell you right now that this bad boy will not disappoint you, especially if you are someone that actually struggled with overheating and struggled with GoPros just not providing you with the quality that you were looking for. As always, folks, I left a link in the description section for you to check out both of these products at your own convenience, and of course, if you do make a purchase, that does support the channel, and I really appreciate you guys very, very much. Again, video not sponsored. This is just my personal experience. I was super excited about this camera, but personally, I don't think this is the one for me. If I was gonna buy a GoPro, I'd probably get the ALS version of this, which is the one where I can actually put different lenses on it. But let me know in the comment section. Are you going to get the new GoPro Mission One Pro? Or are you going to wait for the Mission One Pro version that actually lets you modify and switch lenses up? Like, share, and subscribe. We'll see you in the next one, guys. Aloha.